We welcome those of you who had just watched St. Louis knock off St. Joseph's by 2. As our night continues here in Milwaukee, along with Steve Lapis, I'm Tom McCarthy. Marquette with the early lead over Butler. Big East basketball, the number 11 team in the country. They've gotten 3 buckets from Cam Jones, which has been huge for them since he is struggling so much offensively.
3 layups at that. You know, he hasn't taken a 3 yet, but for him to get 3 drives to the basket, they're allowing him to get to that left hand a little bit too easy. That's a big boost for Marquette because we talked about it. He has really struggled in Big East games this year.
Iguodaro to the free throw line, 32 for his last 41. It's a real big increase, and Thad Matta knows you can't get him to the free throw line.
I mean, it's a humongous increase. This kid was shooting like 50% for the beginning of the year.
And he makes both of his free throws. It's a 6-point lead. Shaka Smart said today, when we get a lead and you feel it teetering, we have to put our foot on their throat because we can't let Butler get back into it. That's what they did against UConn the other day.
No doubt, but that's a great job by Tosh in terms of attacking the pressure that time.
Thomas has the ball knocked out of bounds, 19 on the shot clock.
This is how you attack pressure. And also Iguodaro, I'll tell you, he does a pretty good job protecting that rim.
Yeah, even coming down, his long arms. Stevie Mitchell knocks it out of bounds. It's going to be Marquette basketball. That'll be the second turnover forced by Marquette.
And they forced 22 the other day. I don't know if I've ever saw this. They forced 22 turnovers against Seton Hall, had 32 points off turnovers to 10 for Seton Hall, and lost. That's pretty hard to do.
The best part was when you were talking to Shaka about that, he's nodding, and he gave you answers as to
why. There's definitely why. Yeah, you know, Seton Hall shot 55%. Right. Oh, there's definitely a reason why.
And he knew all of them.
Oh, he knew them all. There's no question.
Here comes Thomas up the floor, gives it off to Brooks. Brooks, the wide body from Michigan State. They have 3 guys that could probably play on a football team. Butler does.
Well, that's what Shaka told us before the game, because they got 3 guys that have football-type bodies.
Josh Alexander gives it to Telfort. Telfort, left side of the lane. They want him to go left if they can. Here comes Polik. Stevie Mitchell thought about a 3. Instead, tries to get his dribble back. Go to the corner. Cam Jones, 3 short. And Telfort with the rebound.
And one thing, Butler, they want to play half court. Marquette, one of the fastest playing teams in the country. They're one of the top 20 teams in fast break points. They score 16 points a game in fast breaks.
Alexander peering in, working against Jones. Alexander into the paint, throws it up, no good. Rebound by Thomas, and he falls to the floor. And there will be a foul called against Joplin for Marquette.
Concerned about when we talked to him before.
Jones is in for Marquette for the first time. So is Ben Golds. Butler with the basketball. Telfort assessing. Andre Screen is also in for the first time for Butler. So a transfer from Bucknell.
He played well against UConn in that last game. That was a heck of a game that Butler played.
Telfort with the shot clock down to 3, and Jones with the rebound.
Another shot that was really contested hard.
Transition, Polik from the corner, short. So they've been short on a lot of their 3s so far tonight.
And I mean, Polik is shooting like 43% from the 3-point line for the season, and he really hasn't been close on those 2. Wow.
That's pretty good. So Brooks is not only a force inside, but he's also a combo guy. He gets the shots outside, too.
Great back cut there.
Yeah. Shaka Smart told his team today that that would be there if they need it. It's a 5-point game, under 15 to play in the first half. Jones covering Alexander. Alexander lost it out of bounds. It's going to remain Butler basketball. Landon Moore checks in. The transfer from St. Francis. He averaged over 13 a game in 19 games last year. Off the inbounds, they go to Davis. Davis, first shot of the night. Off the glass, it's good. B.J. Davis at 22 against UConn. Jones got some separation. Up top to Cam Jones. Ben Gold's got some game from the outside.
Oh, yeah.
He makes his first shot or two.
35% three-point shooter. That's the best. Good defense by Posh.
Gadara had it knocked away. Kolek slips it on the Cam Jones and lays it in. That's what you talked about with the fast analysis, how fast the ball leaves their hands.
Yeah, you know, obviously having a guy like Kolek, who's one of the best assist guys in the country, averages over 6 assists a game, leads the Big East. He's a tremendous passer.
Yeah, you have two of the leaders in the Big East in assists in Kolek and Posh Alexander. Brooks got a first step, lost control, gets it back out. DJ Davis covered by Cam Jones. Moore, little shot fake three. It's off the, oh, he banked it. It was off to the right, but he got the angle off the glass. That's the two-point game. And the answer on the other end, Cam Jones, count the bucket. I got to tell you, this has got to be something that if you're Shaka Smart, you are relieved about.
He is getting to the rack tonight.
And DJ Davis is slow to get up.
Butler fouled before DJ Davis, second personal.
Yeah, DJ Davis, that's his second foul. He's nicked up. He got up slowly. A couple of things there. He didn't get to the spot early enough, and I think part of his foot was still in the half circle.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And they are letting Cam Jones get to his left a little bit too easy in this game so far.
So he'll go to the free throw line, 75% for the year. And the three-point play is converted. He's got 11 points so far. And that's 1,000 points for Cam Jones. With that free throw, he converts his 1,000th point of his career. It's remarkable that it's taken him this long to get there.
Yeah, well, he only averaged 6 in the freshman.
That's true.
But he's gotten better and better every year.
13:20 to play in the first half. Screen.
See, that's a bad spot. You're going to get doubled in the baseline there.
And the jump ball gives the ball back to Marquette.
If you get on the baseline there, they are coming after you because the baseline acts as another defender. So it's a great place to trap someone.
Sean Jones will bring the basketball up. Marquette hasn't turned it over yet. Butler's turned it over 4 times in this first half. Kolek along the baseline. And his pass to goal. That's a good catch by the big man. Ball tipped away. Alexander with the steal. He's among the leaders in that category, and he lays it in.
Yeah, second in the Big East. But one thing about Posh Alexander, he has a very, very interesting stat. Him, Patrick Ewing, and Allen Iverson, the only 3 guys in Big East history that were Rookie of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year the same year. That's pretty good company.
It really is. In fact, he was all defensive in the Big East 3 straight years. There you go. And on the opposite end, after that made bucket, Moore picks up his first foul. 1.9 steals per game, second in the Big East. Gold up top, his 3 no good.
I'll tell you, it hurts Butler a little bit that DJ Davis picked up that second foul so early in this game. Has to come out for a while. I'd bring him back at some point.
Yeah, and you think about it, if you just look at the first half against UConn, he and Brooks combined for 24 first half points.
Oh, no, this kid is a bucket maker, there's no doubt. And not having him on the floor, that's why I think that'll bring him back at like the 8-minute mark, let him play till 4, tell him don't pick up that third, because I think it's too early to take a guy out till the second half, because it's like he's not even in the game. It's taking too long to get started.
Or off the screen, set by screen. More into the paint, trying to get some separation, throws it up, but a traveling violation is called. That's the 5th turnover.
Yeah, that was a bad move by Landon Moore there. He's trying to take Ben Gold inside. You're going to see here, he needs to pass this. As soon as he sees where he is and who's on him, he's got to get rid of that thing.
How much is it everybody around him moving better to get open, or was that just him just getting?
That was him. He looked like he just had a ton of hits straight through. Henry Ball is such a good ball handler. He doesn't shoot threes, but this kid can put it on the floor, pass it, get to the basket. It's
a tale of 2 different scoring scenarios for Marquette. 7 for 7 for 2, and 0 for 5 from 3.
But you know what? That's really kind of who they are. They're one of the best 2-point shooting teams in the country.
Cam Jones gets the roll.
Getting to his left, Tom.
He has 13 points in this first half. Biz Jack, little pass. Posh Alexander for 3. Yes.
Tell you what, Badmon is really happy about that shot because that's been the key. That's what's holding Posh from being a great player with the three-point shooting. I was watching him today, he was making them. That was a really good shot. That's what he looked like a shooter out there.
Iguodala's fouled by Screen.
Concerned about when we talked to him before.
Jones is in for Marquette for the first time. So is Ben Golds. Butler with the basketball. Belfort assessing. Andre Screen is also in for the first time for Butler. The transfer from Bucknell.
He played well against UConn in that last game. That was a heck of a game that Butler played.
Belfort with the shot clock down to 3, and Jones with the rebound.
Another shot that was really contested hard.
Transition, Kolek from the corner, short. So they've been short on a lot of their threes so far tonight.
And I mean, Kolek is shooting like 43% from the three-point line for the season, and he really hasn't been close on those two. Wow.
That's pretty good. So Brooks is not only a force inside, but he's also a combo guy. He gets the shots outside, too.
Great back cut there.
Yeah. Dr. Smart told his team today that would be there if they need it. It's a 5-point game, under 15 to play in the first half. Jones covering Alexander. Alexander lost it out of bounds. It's going to remain Butler basketball. Landon Moore checks in. The transfer from St. Francis. He averaged over 13 a game in 19 games last year. Off the inbounds, they go to Davis. Davis, first shot of the night. Off the glass, it's good. DJ Davis at 22 against UConn. Jones got some separation. Up top to Cam Jones. Ben Golds. Ben Golds got some game from the outside. He makes his first shot or two.
35% three-point shooter. That's the best. Good defense by Posh.
Iguodala had it knocked away. Kolek slips it on to Cam Jones and lays it in. That's what you talked about with the fast analysis, how fast the ball leaves their hands.
Yeah, you know, obviously having a guy like Kolek, who's one of the best assist guys in the country, averages over 6 assists a game, leads the Big East. He's a tremendous passer.
Yeah, you have two of the leaders in the Big East in assists, in Kolek and Posh Alexander. Brooks got a first step, lost control, gets it back out. DJ Davis covered by Cam Jones. Moore, little shot fake three. It's off the, he banked it. It was off to the right, but he got the angle off the glass. That's a two-point game. And the answer on the other end, Cam Jones, count the bucket. I got to tell you, this has got to be something that if you're Shaka Smart, you are relieved about.
He is getting to the rack tonight.
And DJ Davis is slow to get up.
Butler foul before DJ Davis, second personal.
Yeah, DJ Davis, that's his second foul. He's nicked up. He got up slowly. A couple things there. He didn't get to the spot early enough, and I think part of his foot was still in the half circle.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And they are letting Cam Jones get to his left a little bit too easy in this game so far.
So he'll go to the free throw line, 75% for the year. And the three-point play is converted. He's got 11 points so far. And that's 1,000 points for Cam Jones. With that free throw, he converts his 1,000th point of his career. It's remarkable that it's taken him this long to get there.
Yeah, well, he only averaged 6 as a freshman.
That's true.
But he's gotten better and better every year.
18:20 to play in the first half. Screen.
See, that's a bad spot. You're going to get doubled in the baseline there.
Yeah, the jump ball gives the ball back to Marquette.
If you get on the baseline there, they are coming after you because the baseline acts as another defender. So it's a great place to trap someone.
Sean Jones will bring the basketball up. Marquette hasn't turned it over yet. Butler's turned it over 4 times in this first half. Kolek along the baseline. And his pass to goal. That's a good catch by the big man. Ball tipped away. Alexander with the steal. He's among the leaders in that category, and he lays it in.
Yeah, second in the Big East. But one thing about Posh Alexander, he has a very, very interesting stat. Him, Patrick Ewing, and Allen Iverson, the only three guys in Big East history that were Rookie of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year the same year. That's pretty good company.
It really is. In fact, he was all defensive in the Big East 3 straight years. There you go. And on the opposite end, after that made bucket, Moore picks up his first foul. 1.9 steals per game, second in the Big East. Gold up top, his three no good.
I'll tell you, it hurts Butler a little bit that DJ Davis picked up that second foul so early in this game. Has to come out for a while. I'd bring him back at some point.
And you think about it, if you just look at the first half against UConn, he and Brooks combined for 24 first half points.
Oh, no, this kid is a bucket maker, there's no doubt. And not having him on the floor, that's why I think that'll bring him back at like the 8-minute mark. Let him play till 4. Tell him don't pick up that third. Because I think it's too early to take a guy out till the second half, because it's like he's not even in the game. It's taking too long to get started.
Or off the screen, set by screen. More into the paint, trying to get some separation. Throws it up, but a traveling violation is called. That's the 5th turnover.
Yeah, that was a bad move by Landon Moore there. He's trying to take Ben Gold inside. You're going to see here, he needs to pass this. As soon as he sees where he is and who's on him, he's got to get rid of that thing.
How much is it everybody around him moving better to get open, or was that just him just getting
That was him. He looked like he just had a ton of hits straight through. That Iguodala is such a good ball handler. He doesn't shoot threes, but this kid can put it on the floor, pass it, get to the basket.
It's a tale of 2 different scoring scenarios for Marquette. 7 for 7 for 2, and 0 for 5 from 3.
But you know what? That's really kind of who they are. They're one of the best 2-point shooting teams in the country.
Damn, Jones gets the roll.
Getting to his left, Tom.
He has 13 points in this first half. Biz Jack, little pass. Posh Alexander for 3. Yes.
I'll tell you what, Badmon is really happy about that shot because that's been the key. That's what's holding Posh from being a great player with 3-point shooting. I was watching him today. He was making them. That was a really good shot. That's what he looked like he's shooting out of it.
Iguodala's fouled by screen. Out of this timeout, Iguodala's going to the free throw line for a 1-and-1 opportunity. We mentioned his free throw percentage. That's a heck of a jump. That's almost 30%.
Hey, you know one thing that Shaka did tell us about him? He's a tremendously hard worker.
All right, they're just confirming it is a 1-and-1 opportunity.
And you know one thing, these turnovers have really hurt Butler. They only average 10.5. They have 7 already. What that does is they have 5 less shot attempts than Marquette has. And that stuff starts to add up after a while.
Yeah, hence the 7-point deficit as Iguodala goes back to the free throw line. And he just missed that one. And an easy rebound for Jalen Thomas.
And the other thing that Marquette has done in this game, 16 points in the paint to 4 for Butler.
Posh Alexander into the paint. Alexander off the glass. It's good. He's strong.
He's tough. Tough kid. Great defender. Plays hard. Didn't have a great year last year at St. John's. His first 2 years were really good. Oh, nice block.
Smothers that up onto the backboard. Here comes Butler in transition. Alexander for 3 again. No good. It's an air ball this time out of bounds.
And you know, that time Posh turned right to Thad Mon and said, my fault. You know, he was open. Tell you the truth. I mean, I'm not saying it's a great strong drive to the basket. And it's funny, in the last year, somebody was stood in there and tried to take a charge. Now you can't. Nobody takes a charge. Nope. That's a great back cut again.
Iguodala, big time passing center. Stevie Mitchell with the easy bucket. Back to a 7-point game. Belfort covered up top by Lowry. Alexander off the screen. That's a tough pass from Brooks out of bounds. Let's look at that last backdoor pass.
Yeah, take a look at this. Now, you're going to look at Stevie Mitchell right here. Watch what happens. The floor is really spread out, and his man just leans a little bit too high up that time, DJ Davis, and he's able to make the back cut to the basket.
That was good recognition on both ends.
Great spacing and good recognition.
Cam Jones off the glass. He's having something special first half. He has 15.
Well, these guys have barely missed a two-point shot.
Meanwhile, 0 for 8 from beyond the arc, and a timeout called by Butler with 6:15 to play here. Cam Jones with 15. We asked Shaka Smart, how have you dealt with this slump? And he said, well, in a couple of different ways. He's been hard on him, but he said he's also a relationship guy. Cam Jones is. So make sure he keeps the relationship up again. Another turnover.
That was really should not have been a turnover.
Cam Jones blocked by the side of the rim. Marquette, though, gets the rebound. Again, entering the paint from the corner. Jones again getting to his left hand. He's got 17.
At that time, he saw the freshman on him, and he said, you know what? I know what I'm doing with this one.
There's 6 to play. It's an 11-point game. Largest lead of the night for the Golden Eagles.
Did they get it? Pierre Brooks has not been able to get a shot.
And Thomas high off the glass.
They've done a great job in this game so far, Marquette, with their scouting report. They said they didn't want Brooks or Davis to really hurt them. They're going to close out hard on them on the threes. And guess what? That's what they've done. Brooks can't even get a shot off.
Polish leaves it up top, and Iguodaro lays it off the glass.
Boy, a little too easy, but they do that a lot. When Kolek comes off that screen, Iguodaro just goes to the basket and throws it up to him.
Kolek coming off a single-point game. Single-digit game against Seton Hall. He had 8 points. They were very physical against him in that ball game. He's found a little more freedom here in the first half. Double team. That's happened a bunch tonight. Jack throws it off. Well, glass, it's good. He had designs to get that one to go.
Well, they closed out hard on him. He gave him the shot fake, and he was able to do that.
Point game. Iguodaro working against Jalen Thomas to the corner for Mitchell. Strong from 3. Jack will touch pass to Telford. Going to the basket, blocked from behind. And he's fouled going up.
Well, let's take a look here. They run the pick and roll. Stop it right there. What happens is Jalen Thomas, he sticks around too long. And that's why he's not able to get back in time. And one thing about Marquette, they do this so well. If you stay with the dribbler on the pick and roll too long, Iguodaro is going to make you pay. You got to make a choice. But you got to get through that thing harder if you're guarding Kolek.
Telford to the free throw line. 0 for 2 tonight. He's 4th best in the Big East in free throw shooting. And he can reach that one, 87% coming in. Transfer from Northeastern. He was 5th in the CAA last year in scoring. And now his second shot to make this a 7-point game.
One thing I tell you, in this league, Tom, a lot of good coaches in this league.
A lot of good coaches. There's a lot of good.
Maybe that's why it's a good league.
Yeah, there's a lot of good overall in this league.
Really good. Experience, too. How many guys been, won at the highest level?
Well, Joplin converts his the first three-pointer of the night.
You got Patino in the league. You got Sean Miller. Pretty good.
There's a lot going on. Telford shot fake. Biz Jack for 3. And the answer. He's got 5 in this half.
Big lift from Biz Jack.
Biz Jack, whose mom played basketball in San Diego State. Drive off the baseline. Thomas with the rebound. Lowry had a little bit of traffic underneath. 20 to play here in the first half. The turnovers have really killed Butler in this game.
And really, Telford has been he's a guy that's really not been good with the ball in this game.
Tip to the baseline. Sean Jones thought Kolek was going to cut back door. Butler 10 turnovers left in this first half. Under 3 minutes to play.
This is the guy they got to get going. 7th leading scorer in the league.
Brooks at the shot off the side of the rim.
I think he was trying to get going there too.
Yeah. Kolek open for 3 and no good.
Boy, he's been struggling. He's only got 1 field goal, 1 for 6 in this game. He was 1 for 6 against Seton Hall for the whole game.
1 for 11 from beyond the arc. Telford alley-oop to Jalen Thomas.
Nice pass.
I think he might have that a few times.
Yeah, no doubt.
33-28. Look off the high screen. Gets it out to Sean Jones. Joplin for 3. This one too strong. And Thomas pulls down the board. That's his 4th rebound.
You know, Joplin picked up those 2 fouls early and he's kind of been out of it. Sat for a while.
Telford up top, Brooks. Extra pass for Alexander along the baseline. Alexander can't get it to go. With 2 to play, Kolek brings the offense up. Screen set by Gold. Lowry, off the front of the rim, no good. Gets his own rebound, shot blocked away. Moser's done an amazing job at Oklahoma.
No doubt. I mean, they're having a great year. They play in an unbelievable league, as is the Big East, the Big 12. You can't take much away from them. They're another league where you don't get any bad losses in the league because everybody's good.
Lowry makes the first free throw. That's his first points in the Big East. He's the freshman from Springfield, Missouri. 7 for 9 for the free throw line on the year. Make it 8 of 10. So Lowry will check out. Stevie Mitchell checks in. They like their freshman at Marquette.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing. Shaka has not gone to the portal. I mean, he just hasn't. I mean, Tyler Kolek is a transfer from George Mason, but he was there when Shaka got the job. So he has not used the portal. They had Omax Prosper last year, who was a good player, who obviously is in the NBA right now. So that's the one guy they do miss from last year.
7-point game. Bizjack. Tough pass. Alexander tracks it down. Thought he gave up his dribble there when he had to get control of it. Thomas off the glass, didn't have the angle. Telford can't put it back. Iguodaro with the rebound.
Yeah, he's got to make that one.
10 minutes to play. Mitchell. One-headed pass for 2 guys there, though. It slowed it up.
Nothing better than having a big man in the middle of the floor to pass the ball. Because what happens is there's no weak side when the ball's in the middle. There's another one of those. Oh, I thought he was going to finish that one. But I was saying, Tom, when the ball's live in the middle of the floor, there's no weak side, so there's nobody really helping because both sides are strong.
The other part, too, is that he's so composed, Iguodaro, and graceful with the way he passes it, that he's under control all the time. Now, he just got involved with a foul there.
And that's why they have such good spacing. He's got the ball in the middle. Nobody can help out because everything's strong side. And that's why you see all these back cuts, because the floor is so open.
Gold will check in. Iguodara's going to check out. All right, so now Gold comes in. Do you go immediately to Thomas in this spot if you're Butler?
Well,
he's going to go out.
I think the best thing for Butler right now would be to run this thing down as far as they can and hope that Marquette doesn't get another shot. Now, there's a 6.6 second differential, so that's going to be a little bit tough.
Telford gets it into Moore.
But I think that's what Thad Mott is trying to do.
Kolek is on Moore up top, little bump. Off the screen by Telford. Moore looks up at the shot clock. He's asking for help. Backdoor pass. Off the glass. Tough shot. No good. In and out. Mitchell with the rebound.
Wow, that one was halfway down.
Sure was. Here comes Kolek. 3 seconds left. Kolek with his runner. No good. Ball tipped around. And that is the end of the first half.
They get him going. He's an explosive player, the transfer from Cal Irvine. He can really score. Tremendous three-point shooter. I'm telling you, between Brooks, Telford, and Davis, those guys have to get going.
Davis last year, 88 three-pointers, which was tops in his conference in the Big West.
But, you know, give Shaka Smart credit. He said that Seton Hall's good shooters got too open, and they were going to be really, really more sound tonight, and they have been.
Watch Alexander's three off the back of the iron. Stevie Mitchell with the rebound for Marquette. You saw the double team on Pierre Brooks. That's an objective, is to stop him.
Yeah, he's not even getting shots off.
Iguodaro has it blocked from behind by Thomas. Alexander again leaves it for Telford. Telford into the paint, kicks it out. Brooks for three, no good. I think he just was trying to find the cylinder as best he could.
No doubt, he wanted to get one off.
Cam Jones, quick first step, cut off by Davis. Ball kicked out. Bullock doesn't take the screen, leaves it underneath for Stevie Mitchell. Mitchell got position, doesn't get the roll though, and Jalen Thomas with the rebound. Davis assessing.
Aggressive switching. They're switching, not just to switch, they're switching to stop guys from getting a shot. Iguodaro that time to Davis.
Now, if you're Davis, should you have given up your dribble that quickly?
No, definitely not.
Takes the three, no good. Ball tipped out. Cam Jones has it.
Davis just is not being real aggressive right now.
Cam Jones for three. Short. Rebound. Kicked out. Whistle blows. And a foul called against Butler. It's either Alexander or Davis. It's going to go against DJ Davis.
I mean, Marquette has not shot the ball great this whole season. But they do average 8.5 threes a game. 1 for 13.
And by the way, 3 fouls now on DJ Davis. Not even 2 minutes into the second half.
I think they got to leave him in for a little while anyway. But if he gets the fourth, he's going for significant time.
And Brooks could not get position off the pass to Joplin. That's his first. So 2 team fouls for Butler.
Oh, they almost fell asleep on that out-of-bounds play.
They get it to Joplin for 3. Too much. Kolek with the offensive rebound. Ball knocked away by Alexander. And now Davis running the floor. Telford trying to get a quick first step. He stumbles, lost control.
He struggled handling the ball tonight.
Iguodaro, backdoor pass to Joplin. He dropped it out of bounds. Lap, this has not been a crisp first 2 minutes.
These first 2 minutes have been rough.
Somebody forgot to take the inbounds from Alexander. 7-point game.
They've got to find a way. Almost in another turn. They got to find a way to get Brooks more involved in this game.
Absolutely. Alexander slips it to Thomas. Thomas went the wrong way, and he goes up and he's fouled. I say go the wrong way because I think he had an inside step to the basket.
Yeah, I think he did too.
But he'll go to the free throw line.
Nice dish from Posh.
So Thomas will get 2. Jalen Thomas, transfer from Georgia State. He makes the first free throw. He's one of a handful of transfers for Butler. And he obviously came previously. Now here are the others.
Yeah, he's the one guy that Thad found here. The other 4 guys that start the game, all first-year guys.
Now the second free throw. Thomas in and out. Easy rebound for Joplin. But it's a 6-point game. Iguodaro looking for Cam Jones. Jones, the jab step, working against Brooks. Step back 3. Working on that today. In and out. Ball's deflected around. Picked up by Joplin.
They're always active on, even though they're not a great rebounding team, they'll get on the offensive glass.
Ball knocked out of bounds. Touched last by Butler and Telford. 14 on the shot clock.
You look at Marquette's stats, they're one of the few good teams in the country that get out rebounded per game.
Joplin wide open for three. Off the inbound, no good. And Brooks with the rebound.
I mean, these guys can't fight him. That was wide open.
They're 1 for 18 now from beyond the arc. Brooks diving to the hoop. Gets that one to go.
See, that's when he can go off the dribble a little bit. I think that's the first time he's really tried to do that in this game.
19 points against UConn. That ball's out of bounds, and Butler will get it back down just 4.
You know, this is what Marquette has been. They have these droughts. They don't shoot the ball great. They don't turn it over on a regular basis, but their offense has gotten stagnant in these first 3 minutes of the second half.
Shot that Smart talked about today, and practice don't allow. Alexander doesn't get the roll.
Yeah, he's got to make that.
Thomas with the offensive board. Brooks open for 3. Yes! And this is a 1-point game and a timeout call.
The story in this game is Marquette's three-point shooting. They're 1 for 17 from the three-point line. Now, granted, Butler is a very good team at defending the three. They allow only 31% on the season, but I thought that Marquette had some decent looks.
Iguodaro could not get the angle off the pass from Cole.
See, but Jalen Thomas did a good job that time getting back to Iguodaro off the pick and roll.
Brooks first step to the basket, can't get the roll off the back of the iron. Mitchell running the break. Mitchell going right to the top, and Mitchell gets the bounce.
You know, that's one of the things you got to watch. We talked about it. Marquette, one of the best fast break teams in the country. They get 16 points like that. You got to get back and stop the ball.
3-point game, 37-34. Davis, separation. And Telfort, that's a little jumper, soft one from about 8 feet away. Davis could have forced that, too.
He could have easily. I thought he was going to shoot the floater, to tell you the truth. He just has to be careful to make sure he does not pick up that 4th foul.
Mitchell, extra pass to Kolek. Kolek against Brooks. Kolek got a step on Brooks. Trying to get off the glass. Did not have the right angle, but Mitchell with the rebound. Mitchell going up. Mitchell doesn't get the roll off the front of the rim, and DJ Davis with the rebound.
You know what they're doing with Kolek? They're really overplaying that left hand. He's not really comfortable. If they push him right. He's not as comfortable.
Davis to the basket. Davis, he tried to sweep in, did not get a spin on that last one. Kolek sweeps it to Jones. Jones for 3. Yes! 20 points. His career high's 26 back in December of 2022.
And that's his first 3, and he made threes like that all the time last year.
3 of 10 in the game against Seton Hall. He had a lot of good looks. Brooks to the free throw line, to the corner for Telfort for 3. The answer.
Nice pass by Brooks. Used the dribble, got into the lane, drew some help, found the open man in the corner.
They're 15 to play. It's a 1-point game. Jones, a little hesitation up top for Joplin. Cam Jones into the paint. Jones with his other hands.
Well, big difference.
Yeah, Telfort did a good job of making sure that he was pushed away from the hoop. Brooks into the paint. Brooks has it knocked away. Whistle blows. And a foul called against Marquette.
But one thing that Marquette wants, they got to get Cam.
Butler grad, Butler assistant coach, Butler head coach.
Butler head coach many years ago, that was his first job.
Alexander will inbound. Screen is in for the first time in this half.
Whoa.
That ball was deflected out of his hands. Telfort will track it down.
Oh.
Yeah, Lamar Simpson had the best view that ball was tipped.
Yeah.
I think Paul Self thought it wasn't.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Stevie Mitchell got a piece of it. Shot clock does not reset. Shot clock is at 10. Alexander off the glass, has the bucket, and Butler has its first lead of the night. Marquette led by 11 at one point.
Well, this is just a good move. What happens there, Jones with that little reach kind of got himself off balance so that Posh, when he reached in with that left hand, that's when Posh Alexander was able to beat him to the basket there. Got to play solid.
And Alexander converts the three-point play. He has 10 points. And Butler leads it by 2. That's a 13-point swing. Jones along the baseline again. Iguodaro is out with 3 personal fouls. I don't know for how long. Joplin out of control and screen blocks it away.
You know, Joplin's had a rough night too here.
Josh Alexander, Bizjack for 3. It's good. Finley, Bizjack, the freshman.
They might need another timeout.
And now it's a 5-point game.
And Iguodaro coming back in.
And a steal by Alexander. Moore trying to get control. Moore off the glass, lays it in. 47-40, and another timeout call. We're so close. We are so close. And he's had some close games.
Let me tell you something. They're up 3 on Providence with 9 seconds to go in the game. Providence goes the length of the court, hits a 3, and ends up winning in overtime. And that's with their whole team. Bryce Hopkins is playing and Devin Clark. So, yes, this Butler team, they've been the surprise in the league. They were picked 9th in the preseason.
Shot clock under 10. Kolek cut off by Telford. Kolek harassed. Stevie Mitchell in the paint. Beautiful spin move. That's going to be goaltending. Doesn't matter anyway. It goes down. That's a glimpse of what Stevie Mitchell has athletically.
Yeah, I mean, this is what he does. Not a great three-point shooter, but a great spin move there. And here's that pressure that Marquette likes to use.
Screen slams it home.
Well, when you let Moore drive to the middle like that, now people have to come up and help, and he just throws it up.
Back to a 7-point lead. Cam Jones along the baseline. Gold thought about a 3. A little too slow to get it up, though. Mitchell.
Boy, they're really trying to take that left hand away.
And Landon Moore is called for the foul. There's that alley-oop to screen.
Yeah, I mean, he got Iguodaro spun around. He didn't know which way to go. He came to the guy driving the lane more and gave his man too much space. That's why they were able to throw it up to the rim.
Off the foul by Moore, his second.
See, in this situation, Tom, last year, Kolek and Jones would be the guys that just take over the game. They're not doing it right now.
Cam Jones may have forced that 3-pointer. Brooks with an easy rebound. 7-point lead for Butler.
And, I mean, Kolek, 1 for 8 in this game, coming over 1 for 6.
Alexander spin move, lost control, and lost it out of bounds. I think touched last by the Golden Eagles. We'll see. 11:46 to play in the second half.
And you know what's happened to Marquette, too? When they're not forcing turnovers, they're gambling a little bit too much, and they're really giving up some pretty easy shots to Butler.
Brooks looking in for screen, covered by Gold. Whistle blows, and Gold is going to be called for the foul from behind. That Mata told us today, he said, off the game against UConn, he said, we've had 3 really good days of practice. He said it's tough when you lose those kind of games. I think it's showing the adjustments that they're making in the second half. Bizjack has it blocked away. Stevie Mitchell picks it off the ground.
I mean, they scored 80 in that game.
Yeah. 11 and a half to play in the second half. Iguodaro. Kolek, ball deflected. Alexander again got his hands on it. Alexander leaves it for Brooks. Sizes up a 3. It's good. 52-42, largest lead for the Bulldogs. And a blocking foul is called on Landon Moore.
And, you know, let's give credit where credit's due. We talked about how good a defender Posh Alexander is. He got his hand on that one. But he's the guy who's been on Kolek. And now Dr. Smart takes Tyler Kolek out of the game. I think it's a good move just to get him to settle down. He's going to be back soon, but sometimes you need this. Watch from the bench for a couple of minutes, settle down, and then go back in and do it. Because Posh Alexander's been all over him in this game.
Does it slow the game down sometimes, or you hope it slows it down in their mind?
Yeah, that's what you hope. You watch a little bit, and maybe you get a better feel for what's happening out there and why you're not really getting anything done.
Mitchell, spin move. Mitchell got freedom. Mitchell off the glass, no good. Iguodaro, putback is no good. He was trying to slam it home and try to raise the roof.
Probably one he should have just come back, pulled in, and then gone back up with it. That's a foul.
Stevie Mitchell fouls Landon Moore. Again, Marquette's got a winning streak going here at home. It's a winning streak within the Big East, but It's also overall their winning streak in the Big East is 20 at home. It's 19 overall. Boise State has the active leadership with 22. Telford in the paint, down low, screen, trying to get separation. He's called for a traveling violation.
You know, the other thing about this Butler team, Tom, they're number 21 in the nation in Division I experience. So these guys, it's a very experienced team. All these guys have played a lot of basketball and been on a lot of road trips.
I think that's part of the recruiting of transfers, is to try to find those guys that mesh together.
Nothing beats being old.
Well, except when you wake up in the morning.
Except for me.
Cam Jones can't compare.
That was really stupid. You know what? That's one of the dumbest things I think I ever said. Nothing beats being old. How stupid is that? Oh, my God. That's why I just had 2 knees replaced and everything else. But, you know, it's good to be old. It's good. It's great.
You're still moving very well, though.
I'm doing terrific.
Cam Jones is Iguodaro. Quick first step, cut off by Telford.
If my father heard me, he'd roll over his grave, I'm telling you.
Cam Jones, awkward dribble, Gold, open for 3. No good, and Telford with the rebound. And that's part of the storyline today.
Yeah, no
Marquette
doubt.
just 2 made 3-pointers.
Make 9 a game.
And how about this? Field goals this half, 3 for 20. Good hands.
Really good hands.
Lowry, the freshman.
Let's see if that gets him going. I think Telford has not been good with the ball in this game. I got to be honest with you, Tom.
Yeah, that's his 4th turnover. Landon Moore, little hesitation. He's caught the wrong spot, but is able to finish.
Rookie of the year in the NEC last year for St. Francis Loretto.
The lead is back to 10 for Butler, under 10 to play. And DJ Davis fouls.
Oh, that's 4. I'm shocked he was able to finish this. Strong move with the left hand. DJ Davis picks up his 4th.
Well, he checks out, screen checks out, Landon Moore checks out. DJ Davis had a tough go of it tonight, just 2 points, but his team's up by 10.
Yeah. You know what? He takes a lot of attention from Marquette, so maybe that helps somebody else.
Cam Jones to Sean Jones. Jones back outside for May for 3. Again, off the mark.
For gold.
Now, there is foul trouble with 9:03 to play here in the second half. Davis is 4. Iguodaro has 3, but Iguodaro is still in there, and he's been in the last 3 minutes.
Yeah, he's got to stay in there. Now, unless he picks up the 4th, he'll go for a couple of minutes. But, yeah, he's got to keep him in because it's getting to now or never time.
Bosh Alexander punches it out again, and out of bounds. It'll be Marquette basketball.
There's a reason why this kid has been among the top steal leaders in the country the last 3 years. And the only reason he's not stealing at the same rate this year is because Thad's defense is a lot different than the defense he played at St. John's, where they were gambling all the time. Thad Matta's defense is kind of more solid, less pressure.
10 on the shot clock. Cam Jones. And the 3 from the corner, no good. Gold with the rebound. Whistle blows at a jump ball. No. Yep, jump ball. Marquette will maintain possession. And a reminder, Marquette is 2 for 23 from beyond the arc.
That is incredible.
Do you stop at that point?
You can't, you know, you got to keep playing because if they take good ones, you got to keep shooting them.
Here's Cam Jones working against Brooks. Jones trying to get some angles and can't get it to go.
It's like if I had a kid, you know, once in a while, a really good shooter named Eric Ebers, and he would tell me, Coach, you know, he was off. So I shoot. I said, if you're in the game, if I had you in the game, if I want you to stop shooting, I'll put you on the bench.
That's a good point.
I can stop you from shooting if I want to. I don't want to.
Under 10 on the shot clock. Bizjack. Shot fake way downtown. No good. Thomas, though, with the rebound. The fresh 20. And Alexander trying to get small, dribbling through like a snake.
Well, he's got gold on him. Let's see if he's going to try and take him.
Iguodala's there to help. Alexander does try to take him. Baseline jumper. Thomas, nothing but net.
Great recognition by Posh Alexander that time. He went on goal through the help from Iguodala and found his man on the baseline by himself.
12-point game. Lowry tries a three, and it's good. Lowry, the freshman, shooting with confidence.
You know, Chase Ross out, so Lowry gets an opportunity, trying to take advantage of it.
Thomas again. Thomas off the glass this time. Ball tipped around. And Cam Jones comes out of the pile with it. Jones trying to split the defense. Little spin move against Bizjack. Thomas is there to help, but there's not much help that he has to provide. The rim does.
Right hand that time again, Tom.
We're heading for the 7-minute mark here in the second half.
And, you know, this is not a great defensive team from Marquette because they got the two big guys in the game.
Bizjack open from the corner. Good air ball. Iguodala with the rebound.
Can't get a much better look than that.
Butler's leaving the door open here. Sean Jones. Hesitation up top. Cam Jones has been held in check in the second half. Whistle blows and a blocking foul is called.
Well, Butler on each one of them also.
So Jones takes a seat. Marquette will inbound the basketball. Is he allowed to run the baseline like that? Did you see Iguodala move a little bit?
Yeah, no, he's not supposed. He can't do that. That's good catch, Tom.
Kolek into the paint. Kolek off the back of the rim, and the rebound by Telford.
Cannot buy.
Yeah, 1 for 9 now from the floor for Kolek.
And kind of like the Seton Hall game, he made his first shot in this game, I believe. Made his first shot against Seton Hall. He's going the rest of the game.
6.5 to play here in the second half. Corner shot. Brooks for 3. It's good. Brooks is heating up in this half.
You know, he's heating up, but Posh Alexander is doing a great job of finding people right now.
Yeah, Alexander with that assist is number 7. Iguodala with the answer off the glass. Over the top of Jalen Thomas. It's a 10-point game. 5:50 to play in the second half. The number 11 team in the country has won 19 straight here at home. 20 straight at home in the Big East. And down by double digits. Landon Moore kicks it out. Telford. Telford trying to slice through the defense. Tough shot.
Got a pretty good look, though.
Jones leaves it for Kolek. Kolek.
Oh. That looked funny.
That was close. It did look funny.
Looked funny.
They go back to Kolek. Iguodala, size advantage, spin move, over the top of Thomas, can't convert. Gets his own rebound.
Great move.
Kolek for 3, trying to heat up, raises the side of the rim. Well, again, he's the story that he's ice cold, 1 for 10 from the floor. Marquette, though, 3 of 25 from beyond the preseason player of the year, and rightfully so.
Oh, no, he had an unbelievable season.
Butler will inbound with 24 on the shot clock. Amazing adjustments by the Bulldogs in the second half. Alexander working against Sean Jones.
This isn't exactly bad. Oh, that's a bad pass.
Sean Jones working against Alexander. Throws it up, and Telford's there, and Sean Jones is holding his knee.
Oh, boy.
Alexander running the floor. Alexander slips it to Thomas. Landed Moore for 3. No good. And the ball tipped out and out of bounds. It was 5-on-4. Unfortunately, Sean Jones went down holding his knee.
Well, in terms of forcing turnovers, but, you know, you got to give Butler credit. Whatever Thad Matta said at halftime, it worked. They were down 7 at halftime. It was a big swing.
And 11 at one point. Joplin.
They are going right to Kolek's left hand. They are making, look how they're guarding him. They're making him go right.
Kolek tries to go left off the glass, and Thomas was able to disrupt it enough. He did have a pretty good look.
He had a pretty good look, but he had a 6'11" shot blocker on him.
Thomas has had himself a heck of a game. He's on the doorstep of another double-double. He's got 9 points and 12 rebounds. Here's Brooks.
Great
he got 3. Iguodala, though, adjusted. They will seal him off. Shot clock is under 10. Shot clock is at 5. More step back 3. And it's good! He got a bubble bounce.
Wow.
It's a 13-point lead for Butler. It's the largest of the night for the Bulldogs.
You know what's amazing, Tom, is that Marquette was one of the best offensive teams in the country last year. He got 49.
Some credit to Butler's defense,
No
but also
doubt.
these missed threes. 3:23 to play.
Hard, and he's going to see it every game, trying to take away that left.
And Marquette putting a little full court pressure on. Telfort and Alexander trying to break the press, so they do. Alexander can run this under 3 minutes.
Marquette looking to be a little bit more aggressive with these traps.
Real short on the 3. Mitchell with the rebound. Cam Jones, he's been quiet in the second half, too.
Yeah, 3 points in the second half.
Stephen Mitchell, quick first step again. He lays it in. He is fast.
He's the one guy that's gotten to the basket a little bit in the second half.
62-51. Mitchell has 8. Mitchell has 8 with 8 rebounds. And another turnover. Here's Cohen. He'll leave it for Mitchell. Mitchell gets his man off his feet, lays it in. He's in double digits.
That's exactly what you don't want in Butler. Is turn the ball over. You got to be playing the clock now a little bit with a big lead.
But you can't get too into playing the clock, can you?
You can. I think with 2 minutes to go, up 9, you can play with it for sure.
2:10.
But start running some. You got to sit without. If they come and pressure you, you got to be aggressive against that.
Here's Alexander being aggressive in. Ball cut away by Cohen. Cohen waiting. His 3 is no good. That's the story of the night for Marquette. And the ball is plucked off the ground by Landon Moore, who drops it out of bounds. And a foul called against Marquette. Iguodala picks up his 4th.
Stevie Mitch just go right by Pierre Brooks. And then that turnover there.
So they've had opportunities to cut it even more. Now it's going to be a 1-and-1 opportunity for Landon Moore.
Yeah, that was a big rebound Landon Moore got
Sure
down
was.
that end. Because he was fighting with Iguodala for that ball.
Goal for 18 from the floor. Or from the free throw line, excuse me. Finally, the 1-and-1 is good. And it's back to a 10-point game.
And you know what, Tom? Most of this, without DJ Davis, who's arguably been their best player last 5 games.
Yeah, he only has 2 points. Not only that, he's only taken 4 shots.
Yeah, he's been in foul trouble the whole game, and now Thad's not even putting him in. He likes what he sees out there now.
Cam Jones with 1:50 to play.
Good box out.
Yeah, Jalen Thomas with another rebound. He's fouled. 3 for 27 from beyond the arc. Again, this is what we've been talking about. Marquette has won 20 straight in the Big East here at home, 19 straight overall.
If they finish this off, I'm going to think, I mean, Thad Matta has coached for 13 years in the Big Ten. He coached at Xavier. He coached at Butler the first time around. This is going to be one that he's going to always remember.
Shaka Smart was just told what was going on with Sean Jones just by his reaction. Jalen Thomas to the free throw line. Front under the 1-1. It's good. This is where games can be won or lost, and what will send fans to the exits if you can make your free throws at the end.
That's all you have. When you have a lead like this, just, you don't turn it over, you make foul shots, it's over.
And he made one, missed one. Iguodala with the rebound. Again, this was a double-digit lead for Marquette in the first half. They led by 7 at the half. Iguodala a 2-headed jam.
Miscommunication there, and here's the full court pressure. If you're Marquette, I mean, you got to foul.
Telfort. Alexander.
You really do need to foul.
Yeah, 1:20 to play. A lot of time going off the clock. It looks like they're trying to, but the officials are letting it go. Telfort for 3. I don't know if he needs that one.
No.
And Thomas continues a career-high with now 14 rebounds.
Boy, Telford, I don't know about that shot.
Landon Moore to Thomas inside for Telford. That's a little better shot. Thought it was misdirected. Under a minute to play. Joplin for three. And it's good. And a timeout call by Shaka Smart. Thomas is on the bench now for Butler, but we got to point out 10 points, 14 rebounds in 26 minutes.
Played a great game. And now DJ Davis back in, who's one of the best free throw shooters in the country.
They get it into DJ Davis. He may have traveled.
He did.
Yeah, he did. I think that was a late call, too. I think he traveled even before Lamar Simpson called it.
It was.
All right, well, this is not over yet. 52 seconds left.
This is definitely not over, and this kind of reminds me of what happened in the Seton Hall game. If Seton Hall had that game, they were up 10 points late, and all of a sudden Marquette cut it to 2.
Bullock will inbound. Bounce pass to Guidaro, and he's fouled from behind.
Wow, I mean, Butler is messing around here a little too much.
Yeah, these two, if he makes these 2 free throws, you've got a 2-possession game. And it's a 5-point lead. Even if he makes just 1, it's a 2-possession game. But on a night when Marquette has made just 4 threes.
You know, I wonder if Thad's going to put DJ Davis back in after he made that mistake.
This is the big one right here from Marquette.
And he's not. And he's one of the best free throw shooters in the country. But, you know, he sat out a lot. Then he traveled there. Thad making a veteran coach decision. But here, he's coming in.
Yeah, here he is now. Guidaro missed one, made one. So Thomas will check out. DJ Davis checks back in.
He's only missed 2 free throws all year.
Yeah, 96%. First of the Big East.
5th in the country.
5th in the country.
He's got to get the ball in, but he can't travel.
Telford gets it into Davis, who's bumped. I think bumped is the right word there.
That was at least a bump.
Cam Jones
that
called
was
for the foul.
That was run over, I think.
So it'll be 1-1 still. Yeah, maybe run over is better. By the way, just a little house cleaning. So Marquette's 4 of 28 from 3.
Wow.
The last time they shot under 20% from 3, 4 for 28 is 14%, was nearly 2 years ago, or 3 years ago. Davis' first free throw good. 46 of 48 on the year.
I think Thad's going to take him out and put Jalen Thomas back in.
3 points tonight. He has 3 straight 20-point games. Tonight, held to 3, but these last 2, if he makes this one, yeah, he does. They're pretty big in the grand scheme of this game.
Hey, the kid is cold. He hardly played here in the second half because he got 4 fouls. He knocks out 2 free throws there.
But it says a lot for his team that they're up 8 against Marquette, even though he struggled. Guidaro leaves it for Jones. Jones for 3 off the left side. Loose ball picked up by Joplin. Back to Jones. Up top for Kolek. He'll fire a 3. Nope. Off the front of the rim. Nope has been used a lot on these threes tonight. Wow. 4 for 30 from beyond the arc.
I mean, that look that Jones's was tough, but that look that Kolek just had, I mean, you're not going to get more open than that ever. We're talking about a kid who's been shooting 42% from the three-point line this season.
Well, there's the big story tonight. That is one of the big stories. And it'll send Landon Moore to the free throw line. 13 points for Landon Moore.
Yeah,
here's
quietly.
Here's Marquette's upcoming schedule. I know you're anticipating it. Second shot is good. All right, we'll give it to you in a second. 10-point game. Joplin steps to his left for 3. It's good. 69-62 with 29 seconds left. They get it into Brooks. Brooks is triple team. He lost it. Saved by Mitchell. Knocked away by Posh Alexander. A touchdown pass is a little too far to Thomas, but it's tracked down. And Landon Moore is snaking his way around the perimeter.
They're not fouling.
They're not fouling. 11 seconds left. Shaka Smart's heading to midcourt. Thad Matta's having a moment with DJ Davis. And that'll do it.